Another update. I really should be finishing up university work instead of this, but I can't stop, and I will not be stopped. So number one, I fixed the bug with the buttons. Apparently on Windows, when you export, if there's a new line, it will render that new line on the button, but it doesn't do that while testing in the editor. So that was kind of annoying. Anyway, uh, so I got a new thing. Um, Basically, this template image is going to hold a user uploaded image, so users can create their own classes and they can save them. So for example, I can save all of these, and these are temporary classes. So that they're temporary because they haven't been saved and haven't been given a name yet. You can't save a class if you haven't given it a name yet, and that's because it saves it on your actual computer in an encrypted new binary data type, and it will also save on the Steam cloud. Um, and so, like if, for example, if I wanted to rename this one Sniper, I can't do that because that has already been named. But if I wanted to, if this one was already called Sniper and I wanted to, say, change it up a bit, I can do that. I can override a thing, and I can even rename a thing. Maybe this is Scout, actually, because we're going to have a lot more mobility and, like, no support. I don't know. Like, a lot of movement speed. Funny. Call this one Turbo Scout, right? And since these ones weren't assigned, when I quit the game and relaunch the game, um, they will not be kept. But this one will be kept. And as you can see, the attributes are still the same. You can delete a class, and you can add as many as you want, as many as your heart desires. Uh, Turbo Scout 2.0. I have a bit of support. Scout or something. I don't know. Um, and then can save that one. There's kind of an issue with the text clipping out sometimes when it's too long, but it doesn't really matter for now. You can add as many of these as you want, and I'll probably have it so that, like, when you're in a game and you want to pick a class, you just go loadout and then you'd click on it, and it wouldn't bring you to this page. It would only bring you to that page if you right click on it to edit it. That way you can quickly pick a class that you want to play and swap to. So class design is like you can create your own lineup of classes you'd like. They're classes interchangeable with loadouts as well. In the code I use that. I interchange those terminologies a lot. So obviously these ones will not be kept because they were temporary. They were not saved. And there's not really a limit to how many you can put. Obviously I wouldn't put too many because it might cause performance issues eventually, although I haven't really ran into any at the time. Yeah, so each of these editable. So this one, talk. Something immature. Like, what would a gamer put? Scout. Apparently that was a meme on Reddit. I have a tanky Scout for this one, half and half. Save. Cock is still like this. Yeah, you can edit these, but you'll only be able to equip the ones that you have saved. these are like temporary. You can create a lot and then edit them, but they're not going to be saved. And in fact, the name isn't saved either, because you need to save the name in order for it to be saved. The name is saved if in here, but it's not going to actually be applied until you save. And we can remove all of them. Fire click. I'm quite satisfied with this UI system. It took a really long time to do, and I got a lot of help for understanding file systems and shit from Unfa. I don't know how you pronounce it. The guy that made Liblast, who I will put in the description. His game is a lot farther along than mine, but our games are quite different in terms of game goals. And yeah. Anyway, so he's kind of like the partner in crime to getting this game out the door fast. Anything else I wanted to say? Oh, I also fixed the animation thing on this with his help as well, because it was kind of janky. Basically now it behaves just like in TF2. And yeah. Quite happy with how it's going along. Anyway.
Sound